So some of you might recognize me as a mukbanger on TikTok. And if you do, hello again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And at most you see me eating for maybe 2-3 minutes at a time, max. So for today's video, I want to show you guys all a start to finish TikTok mukbang video that I'm gonna film with y'all today with one of my favorite meals, Wingstop. For some context, I've been making food related content on TikTok for about like 4 years, I want to say, which is crazy to say out loud. So for about like 2 to 3 years of those 4, I've been making mukbang videos. I'm not joking when I say that Wingstop is my favorite meal because you guys, the proof is in my page. I literally have a folder that is dedicated to about 30 videos for Wingstop. I mean, I'm glad you all eat it up on there too because quite literally and figuratively, I am as well. Like, I love Wingstop so much. Wingstop, love you the most. Starting off, let's break down the location and why I film in my car. I quite literally film about like 70 to 80% of my mukbangs here in my car. I guess it really started that way because it's truly like a quiet, safe, and private space for me to film in. I made these videos when I was living back home with my parents, so bringing the food back home to a full house was not always ideal and not the most quiet. It was just like a private, honestly well-lit space for me to film in. So we've kept it up all these years and you guys love the car mukbangs as well. The routine usually goes that I pick up my food, I find a very quiet place and safe place in a parking lot. Let me add, I am very picky when it comes to finding a parking spot that has the best lighting, and sometimes that takes a while for me to do, but once that's finished and once we got the right spot, we're ready to film. And speaking of filming, I film all of my TikTok mukbang videos on my iPhone 14 Pro. Most specifically, I use my front camera. That's why good lighting is so key because obviously the camera quality on here is not the best. Usually the back camera is better, but with that lighting, I'm telling you, you can get some crisp iPhone footage and you'd be surprised. And sticking to the theme of equipment, as of a few months ago, I added a new piece of equipment to my TikTok filming setup, and that would be my DJI Mini Mic 2. This thing is so amazing. It comes in this amazing case. This is how small the mic is, you guys. Like, it's so compact. Let me show you. This is the DJI Mic Mini 2 right here. It's literally so small. They say it's the size of a quarter in real life, and I think it's about right. I've been using this mic for all the ASMR realness. I love how compact this thing is, and it's super easy to travel with. Here is the receiver, and this thing plugs right into my phone. It also has a lightning adapter, also does have a USB-C adapter as well. It picks up all amazing sounds, all of the eating goodness. I love it so much. It was a great Christmas gift that I'm using months later after the holidays. All right, now that the basics are covered, let's go pick up my food and film this mukbang. All right, you guys, we found our filming parking spot. I think the lighting looks pretty good. You guys let me know. And of course, we got the goods, and let me show you what I ordered. I also propped you guys up right above where my phone is at and where I usually film my perfect angle for the mukbangs. So I hope this situation kind of works. And once again, once I start eating, I'm gonna look down this way. So I'm sorry for like not keeping eye contact. So let me take you through my order. It smells so good already. I love my Wingstop location, by the way. They always do me so right. So for today's order, we got my go-to, the iconic hot honey tenders. I ordered 3, but they gave me some bonus in there. They gave me 4. Okay. I'm literally drooling. Oh God, I'm literally drooling. I got 2 sides today. I got some veggie sticks right here. And one of my favorites of all time, I always say this is like my favorite menu item, their Cajun seasoned corn. This stuff with the ranch is so phenomenal. So that's the order. Before I forget, let me put on my mic. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm just like making a mental note to take everything into consideration for filming literally 2 videos because I was like, let's hit 2 birds with 1 stone today. And here's the mic and the magnet. And I'm literally wearing a hoodie, and the magnet goes through very thick material of clothing, which is awesome. And then making sure my mic is on. Earlier I got the thumbnail for my video, so I'm just going to break down the order for TikTok. Let's see if this is just gonna be awkward or interesting. I don't know, you guys. I'm trying something new. We got Wingstop, hot honey tenders, veggie sticks, Cajun seasoned corn, and a Dr. Pepper. All right, so you just saw me break down my order. Yes, I forgot to mention that I got a Dr. Pepper as well. Dr. Pepper girlies, rise up, honestly. Let's dig into these tenders. I usually put the ranch on the side just like that. Ooh, these are actually hella seasoned. Wow, look at that. Yum. So I usually take like the first few bites on camera, then I'll like finish chewing and everything. Let's get into it. Oh my god. I don't understand. It always hits every single time. Oh my god, you guys. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I think I'm gonna eat like 2 tenders for TikTok and then the rest for the vlog. Come on now. Oh my. It's so funny having 2 cameras on me right now. I wish I had a 3rd one so you could see like my POV. Whoa, amazing, amazing. And some of you might be thinking like, Alyssa, isn't it weird to record yourself eating? Do you ever get used to it? Short answer is you do get used to it eventually, because you like over time learn how you like to kind of watch yourself eat, if that makes sense. At first it really took some adjusting, I'm not gonna lie, but now like hundreds of videos in, you're used to it. And others are like, I can't record myself, let alone like eat in front of a camera like that. Well, it's different because I do enjoy watching that on my own like For You page, social media pages. I love mukbangs. I really did start liking them on YouTube. Like the full on, I even love the seafood boil, like stuff like that doesn't gross me out. So like watching myself do it, you know, it's not that bad if it makes sense. All right, next we're moving on to the Cajun corn. I'm dipping it right here. Do not sleep on this. And if you guys don't have a Wingstop near you, I am so sorry. But trust me, it's worth it one day to try. Moving on to another tender. Holy crap. Did they just dump their entire seasoning package on my order or something? Like, that is insane. Yeah, that's extra seasoned. And you guys, I always try to keep it cute, always try to keep it clean. That's how I like to watch my mukbangs. I'm not in for that sauce down the mouth, drooling, dripping. Not my tea. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't. And you know, while I'm filming, I also like to look back on my footage just to make sure my mic is working and like you're getting the sounds and everything. Because I've had instances where the mic just cuts out. You know, I don't notice, I was just doing my thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. She's working. Those tenders were hotter than usual with that extra seasoning. It was good. Look at that. Let's get a carrot in there too. Yeah. And since I ate a bite of everything, time for the outro. Bye, besties. And we're done. Took the mic off, switched to a more comfortable angle for me, so it's just me and the YouTube girls right now. Still have food to eat. I'm not done yet. Another question I might be getting on like my TikTok is like, oh Alyssa, what do you do with all the food if you don't finish it and all that sort of stuff? I save it and I eat it later on, obviously, or I take it home to my boyfriend and he loves eating the leftovers as well, especially Wingstop. I mean, who wouldn't? It's so gloomy out today, you guys. It's not raining, thank God, but it's cold, winter, gloomy weather. But it does make for good, like, overcast lighting, I will say. But yes, going back to like TikTok stuff, in terms of like how often I film, my sweet spot for posting would be like once every 2 days if I was really consistent with it. But it really depends on the schedule. Like recently I haven't been having enough time to post before or film beforehand. I usually film and post within the same day, same 48 hours even. But it's been fun. One thing that sucks about being a mukbanger who kind of films not the healthiest food sometimes is finding moderation and balance for these types of meals, and then also home cooked and more nutritious and well-rounded meals. For the longest time, that was a struggle for me to find that balance, and I technically am still learning how to do that right now, but it's been a struggle. There's pros and cons to this, and you really have to take your health into consideration and make it a priority. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty full, you guys. Obviously, this Wingstop video will be posted on my TikTok by the time this video is up. The link will be in the description. So, and if you're coming from YouTube, go ahead and comment and say hello, say that you're from YouTube. I don't know if this video was interesting for you guys, but I know a lot of my viewers are coming from TikTok. So in case you're wondering, this is pretty much the setup and how I do my day-to-day videos. I mean, a whole other subject and video in its own could be like how I edit my videos, what editing software I use, and kind of my editing style and everything. If that's of interest to anyone, let me know. This was so much fun to film. I'm well fed. I had one of my favorite meals. I really can't complain. This is a good time. Thank y'all for tuning into the video this far. If you made it to the end, my stomach is full, and yet I have some delicious leftovers later. And that's pretty much a start to finish breakdown of how I make my TikTok mukbang videos here in the car. If you really do like this type of content that I'm posting over here on YouTube, do subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate the support. Comment down below any other food related ideas that you might have for upcoming videos for me. Thank you guys for the support so very much. We're on a roll on a weekly posting schedule right now, so I'm really on top of it, and I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!